As the clock strikes 7, the vibes alive. Inner circles here, where voices thrive. Turn on your screens, let the magic unfold. Listening and healing as stories are told. Come one, come all, this is your time. No topics too tough, just heed the calls. From mental health woes to justice we seek. Together we rise for the strong and the meek. A safe space for all, let's lift every voice. Inner Circle podcast where hearts unite. Sharing our truths, bringing hope to the light. Community strong, we're never alone. Together as one, we've created a home. With laughter and love, we break down the walls. No topics too tough, just heed the calls. From mental health woes to justice we seek. Together we rise for the strong and the meek. A safe space for all, let's lift every voice. So join the conversation, let's set the tone. Inner Circle podcast where love is well known. Inner Circle podcast where hearts unite. Sharing our truths, bringing hope to the light. Community strong, we're never alone. Together as one, we've created a home. So join the conversation, let's set the tone. Inner Circle podcast where love is well known.
Hello, welcome everyone. Welcome to our guests out there, wherever you are watching us from. Today is December 18. Time is 7:45, and we are coming today. This is our weekly business show, and tonight's topic is the wealth of health. I'm your host, Abe Kamara, and we're going to be discussing how if you want to, this is our weekly business show. So if you want to kind of drive in business, you know what, you need to have good health. So we're going to be discussing tonight the wealth of health, how having a good health drive financial success. But before we dive into that, we just want to, there's a business show, so it will be just fair to, kind of discuss what happened with the US economy today, what happened with the market. As you all know, if you follow the markets or if you follow financial news like I do, I'm a financial junkie. I follow the news, financial news all day, every day, no matter where I'm at. Today, the U.S. Federal Reserve raised interest rate by like 25 basis point, meaning that like it's 0.25%. And that kind of right now, the benchmark rate is between 4.25% versus 4.5%. What does that mean for like your credit cards, your interest, your interest rate on your credit cards, interest rate on mortgages if you're thinking about buying house? That's obviously going to affect those. Those might be going down. Interest rate might be going down on mortgages. Your credit card interest rate might be going down if you are looking to buy a new car. Those those interest rate might be going down as well. But beyond that news, right, with the new administration, the Trump administration is coming in with a lot of uncertainty. The Federal Reserve is indicating that this might be their last rate cut. Next year they might go a lot slower. So like with that news, I mean, markets just like the Dow doing just like drop about 1,000 points today, right? So that was huge. If you have a 401k, I don't advise that you look at your 401k every day. That's not advisable. Don't do that, but it obviously affects that with the huge drop in the market today. Hopefully that's just a one-off, it doesn't happen again, Sometimes the market reaction don't follow that so much, right? If you have a 401k or you are an individual investor or day investor in stocks like I am, right? Don't follow the market every day. I mean, as a day trader, to me, I do I do look at it every day. I do try to see how my investment is doing, how my portfolio, my stock portfolio is doing. So I do follow the market all day, every day, and things like that. But don't try to, if you have a full 1K, you know what I mean? It's not advisable that you look at that every day. But that's what happened with the US economy today. As I said, the Federal Reserve did cut their benchmark interest rate by like 0.25%. So right now the benchmark rate is between 4.25% versus 4.5%. And that kind of affected the market. The stock market did not react to that very well. The plunge because the Federal Reserve indicated that going forward they might not cut the rate as fast as the market is expecting. So next year might be a slow one in terms of interest rate. So if you are into the market, if you are looking to buy a house, who knows? To the real estate folks, they might tell you maybe this is the best time. Last week on the show we had a realtor, real estate agent who said, it's always a good time to buy a house, whether interest rate is high or low. It's always a good time to buy a house. So I will leave that up to you to make that determination. So with that, we'll dive into our topic for tonight, which is the wealth of health. Okay, maintaining a good health drive financial success. In our community, especially in our immigrant community, most of us, like kudos to those who's like, man, there's 24 hours in a day, right? It's like work out, go to the gym for 1 hour. Our panelists today, who should have joined us, but something else came up. He goes to the gym like John Merchant like go to the gym like every day, all day, right? And like he goes there like 2 hours, 3 hours workout. His faith. Even if you're not going to the gym every day, it's advisable that do some sort of exercise. It's kind of those when you're healthy, it drives financial success. Like it clears the mind. Um, it gives you the opportunity to really, really, do things differently. So, again, our topic tonight is the wealth of health, how good health drive financial success. It's about all like whether you are working out in the gym or making sure it's like having your annual checks, right? It's like sometimes we immigrants, it's something like the hospital thing. We don't like to do it as often as we should. But I think it is very, very important that you take your health very, very seriously because whether you are a business owner or whether you are working and things like that, having a good health drive financial success. So that's what we're gonna, we're gonna talk about a little bit tonight. Our expert who should actually come on and drive this, he's not here. Unfortunately, something else came up. So we'll just try to, give you a little bit of, you know, um, discussion on it. Don't want to take. I'm not a expert by any means in terms of working out, and I do work out. I think very. I consider myself like a very very healthy person. I try to go to the gym at least 3 times a week. To try to stay fit, to make sure that I don't try to go to the hospital. Meaning that it's like trying to work out constantly and staying fit is like I only do my annual checks once a year. Other than that, I had to get sick, I had to get cold or anything because I try to eat healthy. I try to stay fit, and I try to work as I said 3 days a week. So that's very very important. Maintaining good health it definitely and obviously drive financial success. So do not neglect your health. Don't just be one of those folks, right? Who, whether you're a business owner, I know like America, we all live busy lives. Life is so busy. You got kids. Like I got like, my two girls who live with me. I have to drop them to school every day, pick them up and then I have to go to the office. I go to my office 3 days a week, come from there, it's like life is so busy, so sometimes you don't even have the time to do the things that is needed, like work out or go to the gym and stuff like that. But with all that, we should all find time, to really, really focus on our health. That is very, very important, and things like that. So that's the message you want to drive home today. Even business leaders, the Elon Musk, the Mark Zuckerberg, you can see how fit they are, right? It's like they live busy lives, but whether they have a home gym or they try to go to a gym is very, very important to really, really maintain a good health because what? as you see already, United States healthcare system is very daunting because I mean, the cost of poor health, it really put economic burden, financial burden on folks. You know, if you have a sick family member or sick parent, it is a financial burden. So that's why I think, having a good health, you know definitely drive financial success. You should never neglect your health. If there's something going on with you, make sure to go to the hospital, check yourself out, as I said, like do your annual checks, because having a good health is definitely going to, whether you have two or three hustles going on, you have a small business, no matter what, you know what I mean, and stuff like that give you that, that energy to drive that and things like that. So it is important that, to work out however way you can. As I said, I do that 3 days a week. Make sure I hit the gym and work out and stay fit so that I can have the time to hustle, do my side hustle, go to work, and all those stuff and things like that. So, what can you do, right? For those of us, or for those who have a very busy life, what can you do, right? To they said there's 24 hours in a day. What can you do? What are the actions that you need to take? I think you have to be goal oriented, right? Set a goal. You wake up, okay, what time do I go to the gym in the morning? Or maybe do I go to the gym in the afternoon, depending on my schedule, or do I go maybe like in the evening? At least carve out some time during the day to work out or to do some sort of a physical activity, because that's going to actually help you. One of the leading cause of um, one of the leading cause of death in the U.S. is cardiac arrest. We know how to talk. Maybe obesity is a huge thing. Most of us sometimes just come from work and eat, and just sit and not take the time to either go on a workout or do anything like that. So it is very important to focus on your health. Focus. Work out, carve time out, be goal oriented. It's all about setting goals. Anything you do in life, as I said, to be financially successful, right? You have to set goals. Okay, you have to definitely set goals. So even when it comes to your health, you have to carve out some time in a day, to try to go to the gym or do any kind of a physical activity. For those of us who live in Minnesota, obviously, Minnesota is very cold. Even tomorrow, we are expecting a huge snowstorm. So obviously, doing a physical activity outside might be daunting, but maybe like just walk around your house, or maybe around your apartment complex. Do something. Physical activity is very important. It keeps you in shape. It helps um I think it is, it really helps you maintain a good health and things like that. So it is very important. It drives financial success. Um, just actually, I had an expert with me here tonight, right? Who was really going to drive this message home, because when it comes to physical activity or working out or going to the gym, another expert in that. We have guys, we have folks that that really do that very well. So but just want to drive that message home tonight. So I hope um, that you do take time out, okay, as a carve time out, whether during your week, 3 days a week, 2 days a week, but do some physical activity. And don't wait until the sickness come before you try to do something about it. Once a year, do your annual checkout to see if there's anything. Please try to do something about it and see how best you can, you know, uh, move that forward. So again, our topic tonight is the wealth of health, how maintaining a good health drive financial success and things like that. So, uh, the takeaway that I want to leave with you tonight. I don't want to kind of bore you all night, because this should have been like a three-person show where I was going to be asking my guests, about the benefits of working out, the benefits of how doing physical activity, and all of those things. But unfortunately, the guests couldn't join, my panelists couldn't join me tonight. So I just want to make sure, right, instead of canceling on you, instead of, saying that we can't do this, there's a platform for, the community. It's a community show. We want to bring some good information every week, 3 days a week, Tuesday to Thursdays, to inform you about, the benefits of doing certain things. And like, so tonight's topic, as I said, was going to be it is the wealth of health. And my panelists, something came out because of the snowstorm here tomorrow. We are expecting in Minnesota and things like that. So a busy schedule kind of came out, and so my panelists pretty much had to build out on me, but we couldn't let our audience down. Those of you that tune in here every Wednesday to listen to our business show, or every Thursday to listen to our other topics that we discuss. It is important that we come at you and things like that. So with that, I would like to leave you with this message tonight. No matter what you do, work out, find some time, carve some time out to do some physical activity, because maintaining a good health, maintaining some sort of a physical activity, really drive financial success. Keeps your brain sharp. Especially like if you work out in the morning. Like I sometimes like to work out early in the morning. I hate to just go, and things like that. I have a little side hustle versus my full-time job. So when I do work out in the morning, it gives me a load of energy just to just go, to do the best I can do. So make sure you maintain your health, because that kind of helps you to, maintain whatever hustles that you're trying to hustle, drives financial success. That's not the only thing though, right? Being healthy, one aspect of it, but you also have to set goals, what it is that you want to do. And keep in mind, no matter what you do, man, keep that hustle going. That's what this business show is about. To bring some ideas to you going forward. We have moved the day. It used to be a Friday, it's like, our weekly business and finance fire chat. But because of the interest in this show, right, the guests that we are going to be that are going to be coming on, so we'll move it to a Wednesday. So our business show is going to be every Wednesday at 7:30, and we're going to be having some great guests coming through here, giving you some good financial information, good business information. We're going to have entrepreneurs, immigrant entrepreneurs coming on here, telling you about their entrepreneurship journey, how far they have come, how they establish their business. We have already had some great guests. So going forward, there's going to be some good guests. So in 2025, look forward to Inner Cycle with the business and finance fire chat coming at you with great information, great guests discussing some great topic. So with that, make sure you stay healthy, make sure you keep grinding, keep that hustle going, don't give up, don't let up, and good night.
So join the conversation, let's set the tone. In a circle podcast where love is well known. As the clock strikes 7, the vibes are alive. Inner circles here, where voices thrive. Turn on your screens, let the magic unfold. Listening and healing the story.
Well, I couldn't let this question go, right? As I was just about to, call it a night. But with this question, obviously, I mean, that's a self. It is something. Definitely, someone who's healthy, eh, obviously drive more productivity. You know what I mean, and things like that. So even that's what, like, companies like healthy individuals. It's like, if you understand the U.S. healthcare system, there's always something about um they all want to know your health history. What it is that you're suffering from, whether you have any kind of a chronic disease, whether you can, whatever it is that you're suffering from. So I think healthy individuals, right, drive productivity. When you're healthy, you gotta, it drives your energy, you have better focus and things like that. So I mean, to answer your question, the last touch, definitely, and we are healthy, right? It gives you even more energy to do more stuff, and not only being productive, but I mean, it just give you the opportunity to just grind, just hustle. So that's why it's important to maintain a good health, because it just gives you that kind of a dose of energy, to focus and be more productive. But again, as I said, when it comes to the health aspect of it, right? I am not the expert. I wish our two panelists who have joined us tonight, they're already going to focus on that, because I know that both of them, they work out all day every day. I know they are workout junkies, so they were definitely going to provide you, those kind of information. I was kind of trying to take it from the business aspect of it, because because even personally, it does benefit me, and things like that. So as I said, when I work out in the morning, my energy level, man, is just be up the roof. Okay, I go all day, and it's hard for me to, you know, kind of take any kind of a time off or rest and things like that. So, but I think working out, maintaining a healthy lifestyle, being active definitely helps you out. So do not neglect that. That aspect of it, drive financial success. So and that's the thing we need to focus on more in our community, right? Sometimes like we just come in, we eat all these African foods, some you see some of our dudes, you know what I mean? Even it's like a man, his stomach is so big, even though he's not taking the time to work out or to do something and things like that. So I think it's very important to maintain a good health, because it definitely drive productivity and drive financial success. So do not neglect that. And so that's it. The last touch, but I don't want to just sit here rambling on all by myself. As I said, there's a show where in like this business show every week, we want to make sure we bring, especially for the business show, either guest panelists or a guest that we can come here and educate, right? My one sitting at you, I could give you all the financial information all day, right? Different stuff, but having a guest, an expert in a specific area that can educate you, that can help out, that can help our audience out. I think it will be more beneficial, because that will provide more credibility to some of the things we're trying to drive here. So hopefully, after the holidays in 2025, we're gonna have some great guests here. We might bring that topic back again, because I think from another angle, wealth or health equal wealth, or whatever it is I want to call it, I mean, from another angle. So we might bring it back to discuss it and see where we go from there and things like that. But as you set your New Year resolution, do not neglect your health. Make sure if it's 2 days, 3 days a week that you want to go to the gym, man, hit the gym. There are a lot of gyms, you know, around here. It might not be, I don't know, sometimes like it's $10 or $15. Just do that sacrifice, right? 2 days, 3 days a week as it's such a New Year resolution. Make sure you prioritize your health. Make sure you prioritize your physical activity, because when you are sick, you won't be able to go to work. When you are sick, you won't be able to do your business or things like that. So do not neglect your health as you set your New Year resolution in 2025. Your health should be one of the top goal that you set, the top priority. So with that, guys, we will see you here tomorrow. We are coming at you with a great topic tomorrow. Will be the panelists will be back to give you some good information, and we are here 3 days a week. We'll be announcing our holiday schedule tomorrow to see whether we might do some shows next week for the new before the New Year's. But we'll let you know tomorrow our holiday schedule. So good night, guys, and see you all tomorrow for another great show.
Stories are told. Come on, come on.